All right, folks, Samori Benjamin live here from Madison Square Garden as the New York Knicks had their final game before the All-Star break. The Knicks face the Atlanta Hawks here tonight after a big win last night against the Indiana Pacers, who beat them in the playoff last year, sent them home, and that was a big bounce-back win after a blowout loss here in their last game on their home court here at the Garden on Saturday night against the reigning NBA champion Boston Celtics. The Knicks right now, after their win in Indiana last night, they have a 5.5 game lead over Indiana for third place in the Eastern Conference, and they trail Boston by 2.5 games for second place. The Knicks right now in their rivalry against the Atlanta Hawks, who they play tonight. We know that Trae Young and these guys, they knocked the Knicks out of the playoffs 4 years ago, and there is no current player on the Knicks roster right now who was in that playoff series on the Knicks 4 years ago, except for Mitchell Robinson, who we know has not played a game all season. But Mitch may be back after the All-Star break. He's been cleared for contact, so he will be back soon, and that's a good thing. He could be the missing piece here for the Knicks. And the Hawks are a team who right now are in 8th place in the Eastern Conference. They have lost, they are 4-6 in their last 10 games, but they have won their last 3 games. And Atlanta is a team who they really seem to have broken things down after they got off to a great start this year. They beat the Knicks, of course, the first 2 times these 2 teams played this season, but the Hawks had a big injury to maybe their best player, or if you want to call Trae Young their best player, Jalen Johnson, their forward, third-year forward from Duke, was having a monster season. He was on his way to an All-Star appearance, but he got hurt. He's out for the year, and after that, the Hawks traded another forward who was playing very good for them, but they traded them last week. That is DeAndre Hunter, a championship winner with Virginia in college. So the Hawks right now seem to have really punted on this season. They look like they might be a threat in the East. Certainly, they beat the Knicks twice. They beat the Knicks here in December in a big game. That was the NBA quarterfinal for the NBA Cup. The Hawks won that game. The Knicks, though, got a big bounce-back win against them on MLK Day with a big win here at the Garden. So this is the 4th time that these 2 teams have played this season. So Knicks and Atlanta Hawks in the last game before the All-Star break. A much-needed All-Star break for the Knicks. So Samori Benjamin from the Garden, and we'll have more later.